Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm Greg Gumbel here with my partner, Clark Kellogg. Coming up on College Hoops Tonight, we'll reveal which head coaches may be on the hot seat as the season nears its conclusion, as well as show you the best action from around the nation. But first, we give some of the little guys their due respect with our list of the top 10 mid-major teams in college basketball.
I just love talking about the non-power conference team. This is the kind of stuff that gets me fired up for March. A couple of these teams have the potential to be very dangerous in the tournament. No one more so than the team at the top of the list.
Utah State is setting themselves apart from the other mid-majors in more ways than one, but what really impresses me is their imposing strength of schedule. They've adopted the anyone, anywhere scheduling philosophy, and it's transformed them into a very dangerous opponent. There are always a number of coaches at this point in the season who are under intense scrutiny from the fans. How big is the hot seat this year, Clark?
It's more like a couch right now, Greg. You know how hard it is to please those alumni.
The Richmond coach was just establishing himself at the school before this season, but now he has to be wondering how much longer he'll be at the school.
Well, I think he's been there long enough to have brought in all of his own players so that now the team's success and failure is placed on him at this point. The honeymoon period is over, and now the school is demanding results. It was clear that his goal upon entering the program was to take them to a postseason berth. It didn't happen. Several years they got very close, but it still never materialized. Maybe a fresh new start for the coach and the program is best for everybody.
There was no shortage of excitement on the court in the past few days, so let's take a look at our games of the week. We were treated to a matchup between two teams in the top 25. Syracuse defeated Pittsburgh.
The score might not have been close, but I don't think that's an indicator of how similar these teams are talent-wise. It was just a matter of one side having an off night at the worst possible time. Malaman was the hero of this one with a terrific performance. His 16 points led all scorers. Watching him basically put his teammates on his back and single-handedly carry them to the victory in a big game situation like this was stupendous.
And what a game we had as two top 10 teams squared off. Clemson beat North Carolina.
Anytime you have two teams this high in caliber matching up against each other, you know you're in for a heck of a basketball game. These teams know what's on the line, and it's the kind of marquee matchup that we like to see.
Clemson played some absolutely stifling defense. They made the guys on the other side work for every basket, and you can see that reflected in the shooting percentage. They never let up on the defensive end. That really took the pressure off the offense and allowed them to dictate the tempo of the game. To me, that was the biggest factor.
That'll do it for us here in the studio. For my partner, Clark Kellogg, I'm Greg Gumbel. Thanks for watching College Hoops Tonight, brought to you by State Farm, the #1 auto insurer. Enjoy the exciting week of college hoops action to